Alright, here we are for round one. We are on the draw. We have 4 land, 2 Mulligan's Command, and a Tassiger. Now, this hand is pretty slow, about the slowest we could possibly get. We don't have any interaction before turn 3, and we could easily get run over by a Tarmogoyf or pretty much anything. I feel like this hand could be a Mulligan. I'm trying to think of the matchups where we would be happy to have this hand. Against the aggressive matchups, we don't want this hand because we're just going to be too far behind by turn 3. And against the control matchups, we don't even have the good interaction that we would be looking for. Like against Twin or Scapeshift, we don't have anything that interacts. While there's nothing necessarily wrong with this hand, it's 4 land and 3 spells. I don't think it's good. I think we should mulligan it. This is a lot better. We have discard on turn 1, and then we could even go like turn 2 Thought Scour into turn 2 Tassiger still. So yeah, this is a lot better. And I guess we'll keep that. Serum Visions is pretty good. Alright, so here we go. Opponent goes Tumbleguard into Hada Freeblade. Alright, so allies, looks like. Yep, looks like we're going to take whatever his 2-drop is, unless there's a really good option. Battle Singer is pretty sweet. This is just a 2/3 for turn 3. Collect a Company, so yeah, we're going to take this guy. This guy adds up to a lot of damage really quick. So this means that he's going to have 2 2/3s that the Mulligan's Command won't be able to kill. But it also means he's not attacking us for 5 next turn. So I think that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll take this guy. Tassiger will be a pretty good roadblock, I guess. I don't know. Every turn he plays an ally, he'd be able to block my Tassiger. I could just let him hit me for 5. Yeah, I actually think I'm gonna take the Kabira of Angel. I think that's better. He gets to play an Akun Battle Singer next turn and hit me for 5, but then I get to play a Tassiger. He doesn't have a 3-drop play unless he draws one on his next 2 turns, which he probably will. And then, like, by the time he casts his Collected Company, I should have a game plan by then. I think we actually want to take that guy. Inquisition, doing work. Excuse me. Yeah, so next turn we will Thought Scour and then play out a Tassiger. 4/5 should stop the beats for at least a little while. Not gonna lie, I'm not entirely familiar on all of the allies and their abilities. I know Battle Singer is a really good one. Being able to actually kill something with this Mulligan's Command will be pretty good. Alright, so we hit another land, so we just fetch basic island here. Island. Thought Scour us. Milled a Jace, a Mana Leak. And we drew a Pia and Kieran, which is pretty good. Alright, so you had 2 draws to draw like a Kabira of Angel or some removal spell for my Tassiger. Alright, so 2/2 First Strike Vigilance for 2 that grows. That's fine. Okay. So that is a gigantic Hada Freeblade. We are just going to take 6, I think. He has a Collected Company, so he has to draw a 4th land. He got really big really quick. So let's say he misses a land. That means he gets to play an ally. This guy will be a 4/5. He'll pump his team, which will be 5. So like if I play Jace, I think if he hits a land, I'm dead. I could, I guess I could Mulligan's Command, making him discard his Collected Company and killing the Battle Singer. That would be pretty good. If he hits an ally, I'm just probably, yeah, I'm just gonna have to chump. Actually, if he hits an ally, I'm dead no matter what. Because if I Cold against him and killing his Battle Singer, making him discard, if he hits an ally, he can do 6 damage to me regardless of how I block. Which is unfortunate, but I think Cold against Command is the best play. Hopefully he hits a land. So that's what I'm hoping for here. I just Cold against Command and hope he hits a land. I need to find a red source to drop Pia next turn, otherwise I'm pretty dead. It needs to be like Sulphur Falls or Basic Mountain. What happened? Was I at 5? Oh, was I just dead regardless? I thought I was at 6. Maybe I was at 6 when I was thinking about my plays, but then the Scalding Tarn put me to 5. I don't know. I think I was dead regardless. I probably punted. But yeah, it didn't look like we were getting out of that game. Dark Blast on the one hand is kind of cool, but I guess he's got 2 1s. But is this really what I'm looking for? I guess this Staticaster can just come down and shoot dudes and like ping guys before they get big with their counters. Maybe Dark Blast is good enough. Running Volley seems sweet. Don't laugh at me. Sometimes I make bad decisions. I don't think we're winning that game regardless. Liliana of the Veil's bad. Rise and Fall, probably not where we want to be. We're just looking for... I guess on the play we can keep in the Mana Leaks, but we should cut the Remand. Grim Lavamancer seems fine. I think I want Thoughtseize. I just want to take as many allies out of his hand as possible so he doesn't get the bonus of them being on the field. Like, trading a Thoughtseize for a creature, or like trading a Thoughtseize for a 1-drop would be, you know, pretty bad in other situations. Like, we're just trading a Thoughtseize for a Savannah Lion, and we're still losing 2 life. But when we're depriving him of his ally triggers, it becomes worth it. So, and 2 cuts. Jace, if like once he can flip, is actually really good, but we might just want to just bring in, you know, Dreadbores and just cut a couple. Maybe a Snapcaster. That seems wrong. I think I only want 1 as a Staticaster, because it's either doing a lot or it's doing nothing. This is sweet. Yeah, so we're going to fetch a shock here, so then we can fetch Basic Swamp, I think is the next one to get. Basic Swamp lets us cast our Tasigur, so we should go Steam Vents excuse me, into Swamp. Because fetching Basic Island doesn't cast this Dreadbore, so if we're going Steam Vents into Swamp, I guess we want to play Polluted Delta because Bloodstained Mire can fetch a mountain in case we draw like a swamp or like another fetch or like another Polluted Delta. We want to keep the Bloodstained Mire to give us our second red. So Tar Pit, second Pia and Kieran. I guess I'll keep this. We'll play the Tar Pit next turn. That lets Bloodstained Mire fetch us our basic mountain for Pia, and we can just cast another Serum Visions. Aggressively bottoming lands while we only have 2 in hand seems a little poor. Well, there's an Inquisition that we kind of want to cast, but do we want to be drawing that Snapcaster? I kind of want to be using the Bloodstained Mire for basic mountain. So I think I could top the Snapcaster Mage, bottom the Blood Crypt, though it doesn't really matter because it's going to get shuffled away anyways. Unless I just wanted to hold the Bloodstained Mire, like play the Bloodstained Mire and then hold it and don't crack it, and then crack it for a basic after I draw my Blood Crypt, that assures that I'm dropping Piankir and Nalar on turn 4. But that would mean I would have to be playing a 2-drop on turn 3 instead of Is It Staticaster or 2-drop plus Inquisition, which seems pretty bad. So I think we're going to have to end up shuffling away this Blood Crypt regardless, and I think we want the Snapcaster, so we'll keep him. That's fine. So now we have to decide if we want to just play as a Staticaster and start getting some value, or if we want to Inquisition and like kill his Free Blade. This Free Blade is hitting us for a lot of damage. The thing is, we kind of need to fetch basic Swamp here. So that doesn't let us cast our Pia. I don't think we need it though. Like if we hit a 4th land and it's like basic island, or I think we're playing 1 Watery Grave. I don't think that's the end of the world just because we have so much other stuff we're doing. I think the 2 life is actually really relevant. Yeah, I think I want an Inquisition here. We'll see what he has. If he's got nothing, then maybe we can just shock. But I doubt he has nothing. Two Return of the Ranks, a Kabir of Angel, and a Path to Exile. Yeah, we don't care about Path. Just make him use it on our Piankir and Nalar, and we'll just hold the Staticaster. Return of the Ranks doesn't do much. We'll just take this. Dreadbore is Free Blade. Yeah, next turn if he doesn't do anything, we'll just Staticaster down his Battle Singer. If he passes it, that's fine. We'll get our Mountain. We're perfectly happy with that. Looks like he hit a spell though, or he's just going to Return of the Ranks as Free Blade. Swing for 2. Sure. I'm fine with that. The Blackcleave Cliffs. So we could just Snapcaster, taking his other Return to the Ranks. He'll path our Snapcaster, hit us for 2. We could use a Staticaster, he'll path it, we'll shoot down his Battle Singer, he'll hit us for 1. Maybe 2 if he plays another guy. Next turn we play Pia. Seems pretty good. I don't think I get punished by waiting. Maybe he draws a Collected Company and then he hits a land too. And he can like Collected Company into the Kabir of Angel at instant speed. That would feel pretty bad. This is a Staticaster's pretty good here. I think he's forced to use this path. We'll just grab a third island. We don't need three mountains. I say as we draw a lightning bolt next turn. Yeah, Thoughtseize pretty good. So we go to 6. Grab that return to the ranks, and this should be it. The Stabilizer, as he's been called. Cool. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, just trade. I think I'd gladly trade. Seems better than chumping. We can go for the throat and just start hitting him. Or we could go for the throat, Snapcaster Serum Visions. Unless we fetch first. Fetch, Snapcaster Serum Visions, and then go for the throat. Steam Vents, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it matters. Mana leak. Another mana leak. That seems fine. The only way he can get back into this game is with Collected Company, so. And with him, I think he has 5 lands. Maybe not. Draw another mana leak. I tapped wrong. I'm so bad. I should be holding up. Go for the throat mana. Okay, this should be it. Yeah, he had a couple turns to draw Collected Company, but we even had the mana leak, so you have a free blade. I think we block first before we go for the throat in case he has the Kabira of Angel, and then we'll just kill it. Alright, game 3. So on the draw, Liliana does seem kind of good. Assuming we can kill his guys. His guys are just really quick. I feel like the mana leaks are probably bad and Jace is probably better. Just assuming I have enough removal. Yeah, I think we'll play it like this. The old all basic hand. I mean, we have double Serum Visions. This is rough because a Tasigur could not be enough. but if we draw a lightning bolt, then we're really happy. I feel like we have to keep this, but we could get in a lot of trouble with this hand. A 2-1. Alright, there's a delta, so that means next turn we can Thought Scour, play Tasigur. I think we want the Mulligan's command. We can kill this Expedition Envoy. We don't want the Thought Scour. I think it matters, because we're going to be milling. If we kept the second card on top, we'd be milling it anyway, so with this polluted delta next turn, but... Looks like we're going to be leaving this Thoughtseize in the dust. We could just Thought Scour Thoughtseize next turn. Stops her from playing a Kabir of Angel. But we really want to be hitting a Collected Company with that Thoughtseize, I think. If he hits a Path to Exile, that means we get to play Piankir Nalar on our third turn, which is awesome. You gotta love that. 1, 2, 3, 4... So if we Thought Scour and draw the basic swamp, that's actually really bad for us. We'd have to fetch a shock because we'll only have 4 cards in our yard and we need to play the fetch land this turn. So because of that, I'm just going to fetch first. I'm actually kind of hoping he paths it. That's good too. He gets in for 5. Puts us to 12. Next turn we can Thoughtseize and Serum Visions. Should be leaving him with pretty much nothing. He gets to keep swinging past my Tasigur until I find an out to that thing. But Blackleaf Cliffs is a good draw. We'll Serum Visions first. Find a Lightning Bolt maybe. There is a Terminate, which we would keep. Thoughtseize. Yeah, we don't care about that. Get rid of the Celestial Purge. So he can just animate the Mutavault, swing past for 5. If he draws another ally, we're in trouble. Looks like he whiffed. I think terminating the Kabira of Angel and casting Serum Visions is probably better than playing Pia this turn. Let's see. Like, if he plays an ally, he can give all of his guys pro-red. Like, let's say he plays a 1-mana ally, animates Mutavault. He hits me for 2, 4, 6 down to 4. If I terminate Serum Visions and he draws a Path to Exile, he can hit me for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whew. I feel like he had to have drawn a land. Rest in Peace just isn't good against this board. I think he has to know that too. I mean, I already played a Tasigur. Like, if he drew a Collected Company or an ally, he would have played it over the Rest in Peace. He didn't draw a Path to Exile because he left a mana open. He had to have drawn a land. Alright, so the debate is Terminate or Serum Visions or Piankir Nalar. If we play Piankir Nalar, it means if he draws an ally or if he draws a Collected Company, he can actually just kill us. He didn't kill us. Yeah, maybe he kills us. 2, 4, plus 5, 9. We go to 1. I think I'm just going to Serum Visions and Terminate. A Lightning Bolt is really what I want to hit here. Jace is just a looter. I don't think it's worth the 2 mana. I mean, it's fine. Not the worst. We have extra lands. It's just an 0-2 that can block. Going long, we can get rid of extra lands. I think he's fine. Means we don't want the Thought Scour, but I'll draw Jace. Kill this guy, pass. Hopefully we can dodge Path Exile or Collected Company for another turn. And then once we can play Pia, we should be fine. Ah, come on. So do I want to draw the Jace or do I want the extra land? If I grab the land, it means I'll have 6 mana next turn. I think I want the Jace. That was rough. Gets us for 7 down to 3. We play Pia. Feels bad, man. I agonized over that decision for at least 5 minutes, and then he drew the Path to Exile. And we know he drew it that turn. Not bad. Steam Vents, why? I must feel like playing Jace and then going to 2, animating the Creeping Tar Pit and chumping for a turn. To try and find a terminate rather than chumping with the because we're gonna have to deal with this Blade Master somehow. Hope I didn't mill my other island. I didn't. Okay, come on, terminate. I have 2 shots at a terminate. Oh, now I have to chump this guy now too, don't I? Well, I could Kolaghan's Command and kill him. I guess that's probably better. Means Jace has to chump. So I still have 2 draws. So Jace chumps this turn, Creeping Tar Pit chumps next turn. And I don't fetch this, that way I don't die to the Expedition Envoy hit. We might lose this one, boys. Yeah, this matchup is actually making me miss the damnation that I normally have in my Grixis Control sideboard. It would have mattered. He has first strike? Ugh. We have to fetch here. Like, we could just play the creeping, animate the Creeping Tar Pit. I guess we could block and then play Snapcaster, go to 1, but it's the same way. Like, we're at 1, or this way we just trade with this. But then that means we need like exactly P and Kieran Nalaar to even live. But I think it's the same regardless. Let's tap mana correctly. Pluck, pluck, should be dead. And in true Grixis fashion, we hit a land, right? We do. Alright. Yep, so we lost this one. Allies, man, got there. So, I mean, this just showed what happens. They was able to play a whole bunch of creatures and grind through my removal, and 6/6s are good. Rest in Peace, you know, came down. It did a little bit. It actually ended up mattering because I drew a Snapcaster and wasn't able to kill his Blade Master, but when he cast it, it didn't look like it was going to matter because I had a Tasigur and a Piankir in the Lar. I think he cast multiple Path Exiles against me this game. No, maybe just one. Yeah, I don't know. His guys just grew, and I didn't have my Terminates. That is one thing that I've seen about this list is that you know, most of the other Grixis lists are playing like the full 4 playset of Terminate or, you know, 2 mana kill any creature kind of thing. And then with the 4 Snapcaster Mage, you really have access to that effect a lot. This one can kind of cheat on a little bit because we have Jace, but really that's what we were looking for is Terminates or Spell Snare, which kind of would have done the same thing, and we didn't have enough. But yeah, that was round 1. We lost. We will be back for round 2.